She just wants to be an old cat.
Oops. Sorry.
Get to sit up here like a villain.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
What happened?
Ew. Was that my phone, probably?
Twas not to mine. Well, I've also got words for you.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
She did it.
We did it.
She did it.
Hallelujah.
Damn, Batty. This where you're going to be all day? Go give the words to Uncle Tim. Here you go. Here you go. Take these to Uncle Tim.
Fat boy does it.
Fat boy. Fat boy. What's the sound food makes? That's how you get his attention. You just rode with it. You were like, all right, I'll try.
Yes, and
Are you eating potato chips?
oh,
I think that's a pretty good potato chip.
Yeah.
That's in my personal opinion. Not. What kind of fucking potato chips?
That's how they smack.
It's gotta be-
That's how kitties smack.
No, I mean, the person who impersonated the potato chip. That wasn't a. You did a great food.
Amy's
noise.
doing an impression of an impression.
You're doing an impression of an
Kind of, a,
impression.
kind of a head on a hat situation.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
I did great too. I was spot on.
I mean, yeah, but the source material
Well,
is the issue here.
do you want to meet me halfway?
Yeah, I'll get up. I gotta get up.
Fat boy is gonna take a nap in the closet.
For your trouble.
Wow, that was kind. You want some nicotine?
Is it clogged?
No, I take ridiculously large hits off.
Oh,
He tries to do blinkers.
Yeah. It's a tasty one, right?
I like that a lot.
It's a Verano.
Every disposable pen that I get has a tendency to leak out of the top, and then Adele will get the exact same one, and it doesn't. And I'm like, oh,
It's because of your power hits.
100 times more than
Yeah.
I can't help it.
It's your power hits, bro.
I'm built different.
You're built different or whatever. And then he just leaves the podcast. It's like, okay, bye. Do you have any reasons why you smoked this week?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Are we live?
We're on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's tea.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I smoke because, like, I want to do all the fall activities, but I don't want no kids around. Like, can somebody make an adults-only farm?
Like Adult Swim. Like,
Yeah, like, we
Kids
went
get
apple
out.
picking yesterday, which was
oh,
dope.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So many kids, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The farm that we went to, they have an apple called Ludacrisp.
Luda. I love that. Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. I love that.
Very interesting flavor. It's like a little bit of tart, a little bit of sweet, firm.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they have one called Ludacrisp.
That sounds delicious. Yeah, I have the same thing. Like, I want to go to the pumpkin farm, but I don't want to, like, walk through children.
Yeah, like somebody make a farm for adults or do adult time.
Mm-hmm.
You know how at
Yeah.
skating rinks they have like the
Yes, adult skate.
Adult skate.
Yeah.
Do that at like bewitching hour and let adults get the last 2 hours of
Mm-hmm.
you know at 5:30 to 7:30.
Absolutely.
You know.
Adult hours. I absolutely agree. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, this would be cooler if there wasn't children.
Yeah. Like I wanted to do the corn maze, but I was like, I don't want to be around a whole bunch of
No,
corn
there's gonna
maze
be
is
like
fire.
kids screaming there.
Yeah.
You know, they get scared.
Shout out to them because their corn maze is fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's dope. It's cryptids. It's like Mothman. What is that? Bigfoot.
Mm.
It's a dope. It's dope. It's a dope design.
Yeah.
Yeah, really dope design.
Mm.
But I didn't want to be around no kids.
Yeah, I get that. I understand.
Like we had edibles and we smoked a little bit before we went in, and
Yeah.
Kept it. I think it helped with both of our anxiety.
Sometimes these edibles be hitting at the exact right time, and you're like,
Thank you as we're picking apples, but like somebody making an adult one, G, like I swear to God, you would make bank if you made like an adult hour, a couple hours or something.
yeah,
Because those kids be wilding.
they're a little obnoxious.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know who else is obnoxious? Adults.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, that's okay. So one thing, like I've said this before, one thing I do like about my job is like there can't be kids around.
Yeah.
And I love that. But then like also just like grown men come in as well. And that's like the same thing, basically. But man, when I'm like in the front of the house where I have to like take orders from people that don't have their pre-order,
Yeah.
and it's like an adult man who just can't ask for help.
Yeah.
It just really fucking gets me. Like, I'm like, do you have an order today? No. Okay, do you need help with an order or do you want to just browse the menu? And he's like, I don't know. Okay.
Which would you prefer? Do you want a menu or would
If you're not going to answer any questions, like, what do you what, I can't read your mind. Just tell me. Use your words. Use your big boy
Weed.
adult words.
weed?
Yeah, weed.
Weed.
Help.
Help.
Batty, you are not going to stand at the door crying. You know what, Tim? Just like leave it cracked like that. It's fine. It's fine.
So that's one reason why I smoked this week.
Oh, she said that's one reason, which means there are multiples.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Hey, I don't know what is going on, but at this point, we ain't gonna be eating out for too much longer, G.
What do you mean?
Like, it's getting way too expensive to eat out. Like,
Well, yeah.
No. Like, it within the past couple of weeks, seeing some of the price increases that I've seen at restaurants, it's getting pretty, like, like, I can cook up a good-ass burger. I can cook up a good-ass burger. But shout out to all those that work in that industry, because I know y'all feeling it.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it just sucks, man, because, like, damn, I want to support, especially, like, locally owned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? But I'm like, damn.
It's getting expensive out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
And I know how to flip chili too many ways, so.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot different. Like being able to feed two people. That price is
Yeah.
just to feed yourself now,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Now on the happy why I smoke is just, um, you know, like one of the things that used to, and we can delve into this on the pod, but I realized like I don't even trip about October anymore. Like it used to be a month where I just like absolutely, because I just went through such a severe mental health issue.
Mm-hmm.
In October, I'd be like, oh God, like it's the anniversary of that. And I realized like this year, I was like, I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, oh shit, it's my girlfriend's birthday and our anniversary is like November 1st. So
Good.
that was my like whole, and so the reason why I smoke is like, oh, it was literally when I was driving over here and I was smoking, I had that realization of like,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, like I don't feel like garbage. I don't
Yeah,
like,
that's awesome.
you know?
That's also crazy you brought that up because I also, this has happened to me this month.
Yeah.
This month is a bad month for like death anniversaries. Our grandfather and our uncle on the same day, just years apart. Um, but yeah, that passed without me, like, it's not like that I've forgotten them or anything, but like that used to really get me
Mm-hmm.
pretty down for a bit, at least my grandfather's. But yeah, I'm like, damn, is this adulthood? This is just life.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to go through it, I guess.
But yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, that's kind of fire. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. That's good.
You know,
That's a good sign.
That's a positive
Mm-hmm.
why I smoke.
A positive why I smoke.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just because sharing is caring, and I like making new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a wedding this weekend that I'll talk about more. One of the reasons why I was like, I need to smoke. This beautiful wedding. It's the ceremony's outside. The bride, a friend of mine. The groom, also a friend of mine. But the bride is like very fancy and very beautiful, and I knew she was gonna be gorgeous. But it's like at a place that like people go like to like walk around and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the second the ceremony begins, someone starts like cutting the grass. And I'm like, no. And then they stopped. They did stop. But then like people were just like walking into the ceremony, like, what's going on in here? And
Like it's a fucking open mic at a bar.
Saying,
Oh, what's this? There's a microphone there.
I'm saying, like, I'm like, holy shit. And it's like the bride and groom, and I love when couples do this, opted for like, you put your phone away. Like, do not take any pictures of this. We have a photographer
For that reason.
Like, just sit here and
Be an audience member.
Live in the moment.
Live in the moment.
For a second.
And it was beautiful. But yeah, people just like walking into the area and like, what's happening? We're like, obviously like something important. So could you please take your flip-flops and your cargo shorts and like back it up? It was like a very, like, everybody was dressed so nice.
The other thing with that is for the people who are in the audience of a wedding. Do you know how tacky it looked with your fucking phone up while the photographer is trying to take photos? Like,
Yes.
when I see those photos, I'll be like, damn it, like, put your fucking phone away, dude. Like, it's not about you, so just put the fucking phone away. And everybody has been to a wedding before, so you know that there's a photographer. So,
Yeah,
like, what
and
are
I'm
you
so
doing?
sorry, but you're going to be in the background of these pictures. Like, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, like, I don't know why people do that.
Yeah.
We're going to take the route of Chappelle and Bob Dylan, where you got to lock your phone
You got to
in a
lock
box.
your phones up.
And
For a minute, I was like, damn, they, like, turned off the internet. Like, there's, like, no service in this joint. It was pretty wild. Definitely a spooky place, though. If you guys ever want to check it out, it was very spooky. Like, walking up to the mansion, there's, like, a couple different floors, and there's a lot of windows, and we're like, don't look up in those windows. There's gonna be somebody in those.
There will be a ghost child.
There will be. Lupita said a small British child, and I said, how would you know it was British? And she's like, it was wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Like
And it's gonna be like, oh, I'm a British ghost.
I'm a British ghost. Love
Love,
in it.
isn't it? Bangers and mash.
I'm like, we're here in Illinois.
They travel.
They travel. Ooh, I'm a spooky British ghost.
I think the scary house down the street has been sold. I saw someone just like sit out in front of it, just chilling.
The haunted house.
Yeah.
The certified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I think like I went and like looked that house up, right? And it's like there's like a whole fucking like, you know, website like that's like, oh, this is oi boo gov. Sorry, yes.
Thank you, Sean.
But I like looked it up of like why people claim it's haunted.
Yeah.
And I was like, these sound kind of made up and like
Right.
like they're like a fire will just start in the middle of the room. And I'm like, do they have electrical issues? Because this is an old house. Like, and also, did any of this happen?
The copper pipes in the walls will disappear. Well, yeah, there's crack.
Well, yeah. So yeah, the stories weren't like that intense.
Yeah, some of the stuff I read, it's like, allegedly the ghost of his child is there. Also, his child lived to be like 57, 3 states over.
When he died, he went back to a
But
ghost
just
child.
imagine trying to sell that crib and you got motherfuckers telling lies about the house.
I'm
Like,
saying.
you're like, wait, what the fuck?
I mean, it's an old house, and it's like it's spooky, but somebody bought it and then
Yeah,
gutted the
I'm
whole
saying,
thing, and then made it like super sterile looking. Like it
It's
is very
very-
white.
Yeah,
Very-
home and garden.
Yeah.
on the inside.
And I'm like, if this place is haunted, the ghosts are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? What have you
Oi.
done?"
This
Oi.
ain't me piano.
They're always British. I don't know why.
There was because it's been listed a couple of times. Like it was
Yes.
listed once as is, and then somebody,
Mhm.
you know, but there was one of the times it was listed. There was just a room with a piano in the middle, and it's like, oh, that piano's haunted.
Oh yeah, that piano.
And
for
you know
sure
the
plays.
dumbass real estate agent was like, all right, so how we're going to stage this room is we're gonna have a centerpiece. We're gonna
Yeah.
make it the piano, not realizing you making that house look creepy as fuck.
Yep. We're gonna leave the cobwebs. It gives it character. Yeah. So who knows? I guess.
Yeah, antique is in.
Some-
Original diecast.
I
all
think
that
you'd
shit.
have a better chance selling it now, saying it was haunted. If you're like spooky house, it's
Yeah, I'm
very
saying
haunted.
haunted Airbnb. That would be
Oh, people would
best
love that.
the thing to do with that place.
And don't even be a bitch about it. Don't like put fake shit in there to like make it haunted. You remember that like one ghost show where they caught the people like putting in fake shit?
I was
like
just
the
I was just telling Adele about this because they had an episode where they caught someone faking a bunch of shit because they straight up were caught
They
faking a
got
bunch
caught.
of shit.
Yeah, they got caught faking shit. I swear to you, to this day, I will tell you that one of the sound clips they used was from Beauty and the Beast. I'm not even. You know when like Belle is exploring the house and Beast is like very specific about her staying out of this
Yeah.
part of the house, and then he catches her in there and he's like, "Get out of there." He says something very specific, but they use that sound clip. And I'm like, that was clearly Beast. Like, don't try to fool me. Don't try.
Before the clip, it's like, now for our feature presentation. Like, wait a minute.
Like,
Hold on a second. Understand.
Beauty and the Beast.
So the show
That's
that I
Celine
used to
Dion?
watch, it was the Ghost Hunters.
Ghost
I think.
Hunters, yes.
But Adele watched
Ghost
the Ghost
Adventures.
Adventures.
Is that guy for real? Like, is he being a goofy goober?
Wait, what's the difference?
Dude, the
Okay.
Ghost Adventures guy
He's so silly.
Dude, and he's kind of horny for ghosts.
He is horny for ghosts. Did you see the one where he came back and apologized to the ghost for going too far? Like he said some pretty mean shit.
Wait, hold up. Wait, I need to know.
Okay,
what's
okay.
the difference between
Can we get into the
let's get
episode? Let's
started,
get
yeah.
into that. This is too good.
We got, if this episode isn't called Horny for Ghosts.
Horny for ghosts.
ghosts?
All right,
Zach
let's get this
Baggins?
party started in 5, 4. Save that gold for the podcast.
Yeah, come on.
It starts Zach Gaggins. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. It is. There's just what the doctor ordered.
We do, bitch.
Pull up a chair. It's the happy corner.
Chair and the blunt and the drink, and we here in this bitch. What is up? Welcome to the Happy Corner Podcast with KB
And Aimee.
and
Timmy.
we have the lovely.
Adele.
We are in the building, you guys.
We're here. We're back.
Yes, we are back. We're off living life for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a weekend off. You know, I missed you guys.
I miss you guys too.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going front. I had a great weekend.
Good. Good.
Great weekend. Shout out to Tank and the Bangers.
Again.
Oh my God. With the Philharmonic, Chicago's Philharmonic Orchestra.
It's beautiful.
Hey, I gotta say this. If you have not seen Tank and the Bangers, I don't even give a fuck if you think you like that type of music.
Mhm.
See them. Like I was telling my girlfriend, like it's wild that Tank. All right, it was an orchestra, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their music is diverse. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they're the fact of the matter that what she was doing vocally, and this is no shade to the Philharmonic, but she shitted she just vocally shitted on them vocally.
That's beautiful.
In looking like Belle, like her dress was very much Belle like
I love that.
with cute Nikes on underneath.
Aww.
Which is
Well,
I always
that's
love.
cute.
That's the cutest shit.
That
Like
is
when
cute.
women wear
Yes.
gym shoes with like
I saw a lot of it yesterday. It was fucking adorable.
I don't know why that's cute
Some
to me.
cute the bridesmaids dresses were like this beautiful like shimmery gold,
Mhm.
and then a pair of fucking Converse, dude. I'm like, fuck yeah. And to me, I'm like, she's ready to dance,
Mhm.
and she was. She killed it.
Yeah, and so but yeah, it was a good weekend in the city. It was a fun time.
Good.
But yeah, go see Taking the Bangers if you get the chance.
I would love to.
Yeah,
I would. You introduced me to them, and I love them.
yeah.
Okay, we're in October, spooky season. We were
Yes.
talking ghost shows.
Yes.
In
Sorry,
the
I got off on
pre-show, it's okay. We were talking ghost shows in the pre-show. We were talking. Me and Tim used to watch Ghost Hunters. All the
Okay,
time.
yeah.
Those were the dudes that were like plumbers during the day.
Right. And so what I liked about
Like the
them was
Mario Bros.
the first couple
Yes.
seasons, they would like if they're like, we got a video of an orb, they'd be like, it's dust, bro.
Yeah,
Orbs ain't
they would
shit.
come in and debunk your shit.
They
A lot
would
of
come in
times,
and-
not even like when they did their investigation, they'd be like, "We didn't really find much."
Yeah,
For the first couple seasons.
and a lot of their shit was like blacklight stuff, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Like they would go in. It was two dudes.
Yeah.
They had a team though too.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
was the main two dudes.
The main two dudes who I feel like the main two dudes didn't really do the investigating. They were outside in the surveillance van. And then they would send the other people in. And they had like different teams, right? This person specializes in EVPs.
Okay.
And this person specializes in the fucking, I don't know, something else.
Did this used to come on like after Mythbusters or some shit like that?
It was, I
Probably,
think,
yeah.
on the same channel, yeah.
Okay.
But
I know
Tim and
which
I
one
would
you're
watch
talking
it.
about.
Tim and I would then
Okay.
ghost hunt.
Yeah.
That was the thing we did. We ghost hunted in my grandma's house.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we caught a ghost train until
Oh.
we realized it
Choo-choo.
was just probably a regular
A regular schmegular
regular
train.
Yeah.
But it was still spooky.
It was very spooky.
Um,
But the
But-
alternative to ghost hunters.
yes.
It's Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures. And I didn't really get into that one, but that man he's a silly goose.
He's a bro.
He is a bro.
Yeah.
And he just like he'll go in there and try to like antagonize some ghosts.
Yeah. He'll be like throw down, like he'll like be like, "Oh, what's up, ghosts? Are you ghosts here? What's up?"
Bro, just imagine you a ghost chilling and here come this goof troop.
Right.
You know how annoyed I'd be?
Well, I think
I
some
wouldn't
people
even
are.
boo. I would.
He
sit
doesn't
there-
even get mad if they're like. I don't think like everything is good. Like I think he's been attacked by ghosts.
And I feel like so.
Is that
I
a
feel
fair
like,
assessment? Has he been attacked by ghosts before?
Oh, yeah.
See,
and I feel like male ghosts he wants to fight, but
female
female.
ghosts. He wants
What
to
the
fuck
fuck?
'em?
This dude's trying to fuck some ghosts.
Is he?
That's
What does he be saying to them?
Like if there's a place where they'll be like, oh, like there's a hotel, and when men stay here, like they'll feel like someone touch it, and he'll be like, I'm staying in this room.
Oh my! He's like, I'm trying to get a handy from a ghost tonight. Wow,
That's wild.
wow, Zach, relax.
We looked it up though. It has Ghost Adventures.
His name is Zach.
Zach.
How he spell it? How he spell it?
Oh yeah, how is Zach spelled?
Ah!
Oh, I knew
That
it.
is the Spencer's Gifts ass way to spell Zach.
Yep. Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Zach
Zach.
Baggins?
Zach Gaggins.
But they have like a million seasons. Didn't they have
Are they
like,
still going?
They're still going.
Oh.
They have a bunch of spin-off shows and movies.
Spinoffs.
they did one at the Joliet prison. Yeah.
I hope he got attacked or / got a hand job from a ghost.
Well, Tim rage quit like halfway through the episode, so we didn't.
Okay, what was wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How
Okay.
you rage quit a
Ghost
ghost?
Adventures? I can't do it.
Listen.
He's not
listen,
telling the truth.
No. No. I feel this was a justified rage
Okay,
quit.
okay.
Because they're in the Joliet prison.
Okay.
And inactive prison.
Yeah.
And we're acting like every fucking speck of dust that flew across the screen on a video
Was a ghost.
Was a ghost,
Yeah.
right?
Fair. Yeah.
So there was a speck of dust that flew across. Okay, I will find this fucking clip if I have to. Speck of dust flew across. Okay, show it a couple times. They're like, but wait, look at this.
Yeah.
Then they turn the video upside down
Wait.
and say, now watch when this ghost entity moves, it looks like some kind of like warrior, some shit, and then you see it raise its arm, and it's literally a speck of dust that goes by, and they flip the video over, and then they like draw in the little, and I'm like, nope, no, I'm not doing this shit.
Oh, come on.
Wasn't that the part that I was like, no, I can't,
That was the part.
Wow, you didn't even stick it out to the end.
no.
I would have tried to stick it out to the
Yeah,
end.
because I would want to. I kind of now want to.
Yeah, now we should watch it and react to it.
Yes, we should.
It was
We
on
should.
it was on Max, was it not? That's what we watched it on. You got HBO Max. I'm sorry, just Max now.
I think I do. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have.
Yeah, we'll
to-
find the episode, but it was the Joliet prison one, and yeah,
So
that Ghost Adventures is a lot of like I was in this room and I suddenly felt sick. Everyone suddenly like feels sick or falls ill.
I've never watched
But-
the show. I've only seen like funny clips of it, and I was like, "Wait, is this a comedy?" I was so confused.
It's almost unspoofable with how ridiculous it is.
There was a clip of like, okay, Zach Baggins is like walking through. I don't know where the fuck he's at, right? But he's outside, and it's like during the day, and he's like looking through the woods, and he's like, "Holy, did you see that?" He's like, "Did you catch that on camera?" And he starts walking towards it, and it's like his buddy without a shirt on, like standing like on like a porch. And he's like, "God damn it!" And like he was so like pumped about it at first, and then it ended up being that dude. And I'm like, "What is this shit?" Like I thought it was like a spoof show, like of a
No,
ghost
he's
show.
legit. What's the episode that you really wanted to watch but we couldn't find?
Goat Man.
Goat Man. I'll find it online.
We also went to Oxable, the cemetery. Yeah.
I've been there.
Hell yeah.
Wow,
It's
it's
just.
a super haunted one.
I mean, My whole thing is like I don't never. Anytime I've watched a few of those shows, I don't never see anything that makes me think like, oh, I want to continue watching to see if they catch some ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like they just be annoying ghosts. So like as empathetic as I am to the ghosts, I'm like, are you really trying to come up off me, G? Like you trying to make your bread off me?
I'm
Like
just trying to do my ghostly routines.
Yeah,
you
I
know
ain't
what I'm
hurt
saying? Like
nobody.
they living in their realm.
You're coming in their home.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean.
you coming in trying to fuck up their realm,
Right.
and then you gonna try to antagonize.
But
the
like
motherfucker.
outside ghosts, like I feel like that's different. Like this is the public. I can be out here.
Yeah.
They're okay. So it was neither of those shows. There was another show that was not just like ghost hunting, but like just searching for the unknown type of thing.
Mhm.
You used to watch this show with me at grandma's house before we'd go ghost hunting. Okay. Don't remember what it was called, but there was an episode. This episode was a fucking banger, dude. There was like they went to two different places.
Mhm.
One of them was like the Island of the Dolls.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. The second one was this like wooded area.
Dude, as soon as you said Island of the Dolls,
Mhm.
it triggered the memory of where they're looking at the one doll really close.
Yep.
And
And
it's
its
one
eyes
eye is
open?
closed. Yeah, and both the eyes are, and I just got chills because I'm like, fuck, I do remember that.
That one was so fucking scary. It was so scary. I think even so, like dolls are just scary in general,
Yeah.
especially when you're going to an island that's filled with them like hanging on trees and shit. But yeah, that did happen where the ghost or the doll's eyes opened while he was staring at it. But the other one, do you remember the woods? It was like, I want to say a country like, I don't know,
Was it the one-
Transylvania. Like it's
a dude
Your
was sitting
European
down
country.
It's
and
a
he
European
had
country.
and he had that backpack.
he had the backpack on, and he's just like all around him because there's an area of those woods where nothing will grow.
Right.
It's just in a big circle. Nothing grows there. So they decided to, hey, let's throw our friend in that. And he had a backpack with a camera on, and he's just like, I don't know, guys. I'm really freaked out. Like, I can hear voices, like, all around me in the woods. I can hear them. And then this dude just, like, he's sitting there, and he just gets, like, pulled backwards.
Yeah, he gets thrown like by his backpack.
Yeah. It was very scary.
Mm.
And if they faked all of that, they did a damn good fucking job scaring the shit out of me. It was really, I wish I remembered what that show was.
Yeah. But as soon as you start talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck. I remember those dolls.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all used to go ghost hunting.
By ghost hunting, I mean, like, we set up cameras in our grandma's basement.
Yeah. I think we had one camera.
That house
and-
is really, really old. We thought maybe.
Well, and that was when we were taking care of grandma.
Yeah, we had nothing.
Grandpa had already
We were
passed.
probably really baked as well.
Yeah.
So,
So we would just like record down
mm-hmm.
like
So my grandparents' house, super old. Like, my grandpa was born in that house. And I think that house went through, like, his family for a while. But in the basement, there was, like, a whole, like, walk-in cooler type of situation. So that area was super spooky to us.
Mhm.
And we needed to make sure there was ghosts there. Or not ghosts there. I was a ghost hunting kid. Tim, I don't know if you were, but like I used to go ghost hunting with my friends a lot.
Mm. Yeah, I never was into the ghost hunting or whatever. Like, not that I don't think there's ghosts or whatever, but I respect the spiritual world.
That's how it
Like,
should be.
and sometimes, like,
I'm
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know,
just leave them be.
yeah, like some things are a little,
They don't need you.
yeah.
They don't need you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything like super scary has ever happened to me, but like I've been spooked out. We've caught stuff on like recordings, you know.
Mhm.
It's been ooh, he's spooky. But like pictures and stuff, I was like, yeah, that's just a You're taking pictures outside. There's gonna be shit flying around in the air.
Hey, and I don't, as far as proving anything ghost wise or anything, I don't want to see nothing from Mexico after they tried to prove their aliens with. Did you see the aliens that they put up as their proof that aliens existed? Did you, Timmy? Can you look up Mexico's proof of aliens? They,
Was it? Was this recent?
yeah,
Was it the little guy?
yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I think I did see it. I want to make sure though. Proof of aliens.
It looked.
They're pretty. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
That little crusty buddy.
Yeah. Now I saw
He's
the.
cake. He's made of cake.
I saw that buddy at Spirit of Halloween. Like, stop playing.
Look like
They did a whole ass press conference with that bitch and everything.
Wow.
it looked like E.T. when he was sick, and he was like a little white dry dog turd.
Oh.
Oh, dog turd.
Oh, poop. We love it. I don't know. Tim has a bit about like people that believe in ghosts or they don't, and it is so factually accurate. Of like
It's not
people,
funny, to be honest.
Of
but it's I stopped doing it because nobody laughs at it.
but like yeah, but it's true. Like people that are very adamant that they do not believe in ghosts always have some like crazy fucking experience.
Yeah. Like I
Of,
lost
like,
3 hours
seeing-
of my life once.
Yeah,
like, it's just
like-
something wild. No, and that was a direct. There was a dude I worked with at a warehouse,
Yeah.
and that's how he was. Like, dude, super nice guy. I liked him a lot, but he was very like, it's this or this. Boom. That's a very
Yeah.
simple minded. Just like, yeah, and. It was when I was writing that bit, I was just Sterling and I were talking about doing a podcast about paranormal shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was just asking everyone around me, like, yo, do you believe in paranormal? And he's just like, nah, man, I don't believe in any of that garbage. And I was like, really? Like, nothing's ever happened? He's like, no, dude, nothing. Well, like, yeah, one time I was sitting in my room at 3 a.m. and a shadow person walked by me and, like, disappeared into a door that, like, wasn't even there. He's like, but other than that, no, I don't
Other
really
than that,
I don't believe in that shit. And I'm just like, oh.
like, you know, like typically people don't see that, right? Like typically,
Oh, no one else sees Shadow Man?
that's weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought everybody had a shadow man that came out at 3 a.m. and walked through my walls. That was weird. That was so crazy. You're like, damn, okay. But I've heard that so many times. Like, I'm like, how do you not believe?
I feel like I've kind of done that before too, to an extent where they're like, oh, I don't really believe in that shit. It's like, oh yeah, remember that one time like grandma's hearing aids were going off when the batteries like clearly were not even in them. And then do you remember when we were at cousin Stephanie's and we had
The battery?
yeah, and that battery just started spinning on the
Spinning,
floor
yeah.
incredibly fast, and we're
And
all
then
like,
just stopped mid spin.
yep. And that was so cold it had like a frost on it, and we're like, oh.
This is completely normal.
This is
We don't even
normal.
know where this battery came from.
It was the same room. Remember that was like the little playroom or whatever that she would hang the crucifix in the doorway above it, and it would get thrown off the wall every time. And she had like multiple broken crucifixes, and we're like,
Yeah, we're like,
oh,
maybe,
this is-
yeah, she had like a pile of broken. I'm like, maybe this is the problem. Maybe
Yeah.
you should get these out of
when
here.
you have a broken crucifix drawer next to your junk drawer, maybe.
Right, right. You have a designated drawer. You crazy ass. I'm going
Why
to fix them.
Why do you have a whole bunch of broken crucifixes?
Well, because the ghost keeps flying it off the wall, and you can't just throw out Jesus in the garbage. I think she needed to bury it or something. I don't know.
He just gonna resurrect anyway. What
Also,
you worried about?
a
They
little bit of
killed
a
Buddy.
hoarder. Don't worry about it.
yeah, yeah. A little bit comment.
A little bit of a hoarder. Also, like, because I used to babysit her kids, and like if it was like bedtime, man, that one kid, you know, they say like kids can like see shit or whatever. He used to say the creepiest shit.
Yo, if it's a kid, now if it's an adult, and
I'm gonna question.
I'm
it.
gonna question it. Like, all right, were you sober at the time?
Correct.
Is the first question.
Correct.
But when it's a kid, I'm like, I don't.
How would he know to lie about
Yeah,
that?
that would creep me out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when little kids get creepy like that, when they say something that's too smart and
Yep.
like it's like, hey, now hold on a minute.
Or a little kid talking about a past life, and
Oh.
they're able to like confirm like
Yeah.
facts and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That.
My little cousin, he used to, I'd be like walking him. There's a big staircase, like, you know, right in the living room, basically. And if you would like walk up those stairs to like go put him to bed, right? There's like the sides all open. It's banisters, and he would stop at the top of the stairs and look through the banisters, and he'd go, "Are you coming?" And there's nobody down there. "Are you coming?" And then you go, "Who are you talking to?" And he's like, the kids. They come and play with me after you go to bed. Like, he would say shit like that, and we'd just be like, "Oh, okay.
Cool.
That sounds awesome."
That sounds like a horror film.
Yeah, that house is, I'm pretty sure, haunted. I don't think it's in our family anymore.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. I also am just curious as to why some people are ghosts and others. I know the theory is unfinished business, but like, doesn't everybody
Right.
have some unfinished business? Wouldn't we be like overpopulated with
I'd say
ghosts?
a vast majority, yeah.
I think this house is haunted sometimes, but then I find out that I don't think anybody technically died in this house.
Right.
They died out of this house, but like almost got killed in this house.
Yeah, but what the fuck is you supposed to do if you in another realm as a ghost? Like, you gonna go back to the shit that's familiar to you. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, you know, like, we need to be empathetic to our spirited brethren and sisterin.
What's the movie where there's ghosts in the house, but it turns out that
The
they're the
Others.
ghosts the whole time? Is it The Others?
Spoiler. That's a really good movie.
Spoiler, it's fucking how old? It's
20 years old?
20 years old.
Probably yes, but still very good. But that's where the very ominous in the dark, in the night. Because she's explaining how they always, if you have to open a door, you have to close the door before it. And then she's like, blah, blah, blah. And then we don't go out in the dark.
Oh yeah, and she's
Even
very like specific about keeping the windows covered and yeah.
Good movie. What's your go-to? It's spooky season. Go to spooky movie.
Go to spooky.
That's horror is my favorite.
You love horror.
I love horror genre.
We were talking about this. We don't do like the gore.
You do like do you do scary movies or do you do cute Halloween movies?
I can do both.
Yeah, I love a good cute Halloween movie.
I love both, but I love horror.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Why
I
the
might do
fuck are there
Tuesday.
still Saw movies?
Hey,
Why
wait,
are
wait,
we?
whoa, hold up. Hey, you gonna keep it light on the sauces. We gonna keep it cute.
I can't.
We gonna keep it
That's a
light
good
and cute.
example of movies that I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. I don't really care about those anymore.
No.
I heard the new one is good though.
They had a couple.
Well, I was
flop.
confused, and then I was like, "Oh, someone told me that it's like, oh, it's kind of like like a prequel," and I'm like, "Oh, then it wouldn't be."
Yeah,
10?
basically it's the and let me not shit on you for disliking Saw because there's a lot to dislike about that series. Like it gets so stupid and gory for no reason.
Yeah, I've only made it through like
after
3.
after the third one, it's stupid.
That's where I stopped, and
Yeah.
that's where I want to
Yeah.
stop.
This one is good because it focuses between 1 and 2.
Okay.
It's about that time, so it's not even connected to the garbage.
Well, I
that was
saw
happening.
I saw a preview for it, and I was like, "The fuck's Jigsaw doing here?" You know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "No, it's a prequel," and I'm like, "Okay, cool," but like, he's like old. Like this
And
can't be.
and to youngify this motherfucker, they just throw a hoodie and a hat.
Hello, fellow
cap.
children.
A
They like,
skateboard.
yeah, they like, hey, here's a hat and a hoodie and a void light. Like, I'm like, damn, like we see this motherfucker old as fuck, G.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
He up
"Holy
here looking
shit.
like Biden. Like what?
Relax."
But didn't they just have one called Jigsaw? And it had like Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, but
Yeah,
that
that
one
wasn't.
That was like a whole different.
Yeah, that was their
Hey.
thing.
Hey, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Chris Rock, we do not need you to do an MLK movie. That was a side note, but since he was brought up, but like, we don't need that. Okay.
That
Anyways,
doesn't sound necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like his Jigsaw or Saw movie was not necessary.
Mhm. Yeah.
Stop trying to prove that you can act.
Uh,
Like, stop
See, I'm
trying
not
to
just
make us
funny.
take you seriously. Like, I think you're funny. That's
yeah. That's
like,
respectable
yeah,
alone.
Yeah, like I don't. All right, sorry, but I'm tired of him
okay.
trying to
It's
prove that he
okay.
can act. Like I'm
I
like,
get it. I
you
get
know,
it. Yeah.
Like, have you ever watched comedians and you like, dog? Like, we get it. Like, you don't need to prove that. You know, because they like are trying to. Comedy is very difficult too, and
Mhm.
and nailing that and getting that right is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, don't think that we don't understand that, and you have to prove yourself in another more serious genre.
Mhm.
Like, stop doing that shit.
That's wild. Yeah, I don't want to. I will watch like gory movies, but it's not my go-to.
I love them all.
I like The Craft.
Craft is fire.
It's amazing.
Hocus Pocus.
Yep, love that. Love that. I do.
That's in
love
the
cutesy
theaters.
ones.
That is in the theaters right now because I
Nice.
think it's the 30th anniversary or something like that.
What?
Came out on my birth year, so yeah. A month after I was born.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. 30 years.
Yeah, because I kind of wanted because there's a cool like longer. It's like an extended version or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like I kind of want to go see it. It's back in the theaters or whatever.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
and I love me some
Halloween
Batman.
Town. Love that one.
Halloween Town.
Yeah, it was a Disney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's got
Um,
Debbie Reynolds in it.
I do slashers, so I'll dial it into all of the classics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love the modern horror. I love all of that, but I also like the slashers just because it's fun shit. It's stupid. Like rewatching some of the some of the shit. It's like, hey, Freddy got some banger one-liners. dude.
Oh God. Yes. Yes.
Robert England was having the time of his life playing Freddy. I was.
I heard a supercut of all of his zingers that ended in bitch. And it was a
Bitch.
extended cut.
Extended cut.
I'm your worst nightmare, bitch.
I gotta watch them all.
And then watch, if you really want to laugh, watch Freddy vs. Jason.
I worked at the movie theater when that movie came out.
Or Jason in Space, Jason X.
I did not see that one. Mm-hmm. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
I go back and I
That's a
will-
good one. That was a good one.
Mhm.
What was that in, 3 or 4? Wasn't
I
that?
would never be able to tell you that.
I think that was in 3.
Not a 3, he said.
See, I be
Nice. Yeah.
I'll go back and watch the Halloween episodes of shows we watched.
That's
Oh,
fire.
Home
Those are so
Improvement,
good. Home
Simpsons.
Improvement,
Roseanne's.
Simpsons, Roseanne.
I
yeah.
will watch like if I can, I will try to watch all the Treehouse of Horrors and like
Yeah.
marathon.
I should
thing.
do that. I should do that.
Jason is hilarious because Jason just be appearing out the blue, out the like. Are y'all doing Halloween costumes this year?
I would like to. I just don't know what. We're trying to come up with we have to do a group costume at work. So we're trying to come up with like, I'm like, think of like a cartoon that there's like a lot of characters in. I also have to remember like my coworkers are mostly in their 20s. So like, some of their, I was like, I don't know what that is. So yeah.
Are y'all doing the couples costume this year?
We are gonna be handing out candy, right? Because it's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I stuck Aimee with the open mic. I'm like, have fun with that.
Yep, pretty much.
So, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do yet.
We talked about pirates at one point, but
Yeah, probably when we were watching One Piece.
yep.
I was about to say, was it a One Piece thing? Or?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you dressing up?
Yeah. It is also a couple's costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
So we got hooked watching Hoochie Daddies
Mm-hmm.
on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute in reality TV.
Yeah. It's. I need to check it out.
It is the most basic of basic, but it's hilarious. So I was like, man, I got enough jerseys and hats to be a hoochie daddy.
Mm.
And my girlfriend was like, I want to be a hoochie daddy. And she was like, can I be a white hoochie daddy? And I was like, yeah, you can be a white hoochie daddy because I got jerseys. Like, all you need is jerseys and hats. Like,
That's it.
that's it.
That's the
Like,
costume.
that
That's
is the
easy.
costume that is the easiest.
Easy.
And face tattoos. So we're
Okay.
working on that.
Okay.
part.
All right. I love that.
So I have to dress up as a bad bitch for Halloween because the hoochie daddy
Wow.
obviously has to.
You're supposed to dress up like something for Halloween.
Yeah.
Maybe not just be who you are.
Well, you know, I might have to have my titties out and shit.
All right. I do like that.
Yeah,
I do like that.
that might hit Adele up on some advice. So,
I love it. Yeah, I gotta decide. I gotta decide what I'm doing.
if y'all don't know, Adele is always stylish.
She is. I was just telling my coworker how I'm super excited to see her wedding. I'm like, I'm in this bitch, so I'm so excited to see what I get to wear. I'm stoked. But yeah, I love a good costume, and there's this new warehouse that has just a metric shit ton of costumes in a metric shit ton of sizes. So it's like everything you can imagine. There's a costume for.
But yeah, but that's not finalized. But that's what we're doing, and then but I'm excited about like on the horror that's on streaming right now.
Mm.
Cause like everybody up their game, but somebody like Netflix, if you go look at their horror list, it's garbage. It is
Okay.
not good. Like, go to like, shit. Yeah, their horror is weak sauce. Like, but you know, get into some Skinamarink if you haven't checked that one out.
You know what October also has? A Friday the 13th.
Nice.
Very excited. I hate when Friday the 13th is in December. Like, I'm like, that's not spooky at all.
Did y'all do that to each other? The
What, that-
Jason?
yeah. Yeah. I don't know if, like, we did it to each other, but me and my friends definitely did.
Yeah, my brother used to do that to me. I was like,
I used to love to scare the shit out of I've always had this hair. I've always had super long hair. And after The Ring came out, you know how she used to, like, her hair in the face, and I used to do that down my best friend's hallway. Like, when they would, like, come up the stairs and, like, walk to the kitchen,
yeah.
I would, like, fucking... It would scare him the first time, and then they'd be like, do it again, do it again. Back in a time when we couldn't even, like, record it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Those were the days.
Yeah, but yeah, I like this season. This is a good,
Yeah.
fun season. Like it don't.
It's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, you got to be in a place where the Midwest, like the Midwest, where you feel the transition, you see it, you smell it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't smelling cinnamon,
What's even happening?
what's happening? You ain't smelling pumpkin spice, pie
on.
spice,
Something.
nutmeg.
The fall smells. fall leaves.
Yeah.
Did you guys see my neighbor's decorations across the street? She's got it's a big skeleton, like hanging from, it's right next to the stairs, like her stairs.
Mhm.
And one night I was out there, like, going to grab something or throw some garbage out or something. And it was dark, and I looked over and I saw someone standing there. So I waved. And they did not wave back. So I was like, okay, bitch. And then the next morning I got up and I was like, oh, I waved at the skeleton.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Oh God,
I was like, I
that's
feel like a
hilarious.
dumbass. I hope they have a ring camera and they saw me be like,
Hello.
and then like, okie
Yeah,
dokie.
yeah,
Like
bitch.
you saw the head bob.
That would it would have been
know?
hilarious if the skeleton was like me.
Well, yeah, that's what my coworker was like. It would have been scarier if it waved back, Aimee. And I'm like, yeah, but I would have never known. Okay. So yeah, I felt pretty silly about that.
Do you go to haunted houses and stuff like that?
I haven't been in a long time. Probably since I was like 18, 19 years old. I went on a first date to a haunted house.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Don't even remember the dude's name. I never saw him again afterwards.
Like
And that was
he got
fine.
lost in the house?
Yeah.
Oh,
he got
shit.
murdered in the haunted house. Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
maybe for the
Which was fine. Yeah. He wasn't protecting me that well.
Check out Us.
Yeah.
Have you seen Us?
I have seen Us. Yeah. Yeah.
Getting lost in a little seaside haunted house. Yeah.
But yeah, that it was a long time ago. And it was Stateville. It was Joliet's. Yeah.
Can I go down a weird road right now?
Please. Bring it on.
All right. Have y'all seen Get Out?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Did you find Get Out scary?
I don't know, scary, unsettling, I think is the word I would use. It made me feel uneasy.
What about it made you feel uneasy?
This was a date night. Me and Sterling went and saw this movie on a date night.
Oh, really?
We did. And then we went to Fogo
Okay.
for dinner
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
the movie. And just after the movie, like we were both just like we were both just really uncomfy.
Yeah.
On behalf of white people, I think it was. Like
Mhm.
we were like, yeah, we were awful. Like I think it was like that,
Yeah.
if I recall. But I think parts made me like jump,
Yeah.
but I don't think I was like super scared.
Yeah.
On edge
Yeah.
of my seat type of thing.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Because I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and I was like for, like she was saying there was nothing scary about the movie. She was like, it's like not a scary movie. I don't know why he just didn't leave. And I said, you don't understand why he didn't leave that situation. And she was like, no, like there was clear signs. And I was like, well, number one, you're clearly not understanding his perspective
Yeah.
of like the protagonist. I was like, but the other thing is that I made her talk about it more, and I realized that like she didn't see, because she couldn't see his perspective, she didn't see what was absolutely scary.
Oh God, yeah. You would never like.
Like, because I remember talking to my roommates when it came out in all black, and I asked them, I was like, what was scary about it? And they were like, the sunken place.
Oof. Yeah.
And when we were discussing it, it was interesting because the binding of feeling that you have control, but you have no control, but you can see it.
It is a huge fear
which
of
is a
mine.
huge
Yeah.
fear.
Yeah.
And that feeling of it is what is fearful, because it's very relatable, because you can also experience that in real life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she could not wrap her head
Couldn't get that. That would change the movie for you if
Yeah.
you're not understanding his point of view.
Yeah.
That would absolutely change the movie for you. It would still creep me the fuck out, though. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's all I wanted. Is
No, I
like,
get that.
was-
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just like, how do you not see how that's scary to be watching life happen,
Mhm.
but have no
Control. Yeah.
control?
And that can absolutely happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever, like, yeah. Mm. You've been, like, not able to move, but you can hear everything going on around you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrifying. Terrifying.
Like, I think unsettling is a good.
Unsettling is a creepy. I like that word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more I watch that film, the more the dad is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
I need to watch it again. It's been a while since I've watched it. And yeah, like I think after, because the first time you're watching it, you're not picking up on all the
Yeah.
little things that you're picking up on the things that he's saying, but you're like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And then if you watch it again, you're like, huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very
Mm-hmm. That's a good movie.
yeah. It was that was a
Yeah.
way to go, Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do something with your life.
Are you?
I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah, she's bullshitting, obviously. I thought you were like about to promote your energy drink. Are you off the Red Bulls?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Okay.
not at all. But I bought a bunch of these or whatever, like this size.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have any, and I was like, oh, since I need to, snag something for a podcast, I'll try something different.
Okay. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna say this, Ghost. I don't know what y'all trying to do to people, but it gets you right. I'm very focused. Let's go.
Nice. I love that.
And
for
this
you.
is not a promo. Fuck y'all. Hey, hold up. You don't get no promo.
Yeah. Yeah. Quit that. They're not paying us.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not paying us.
Logo ain't showing.
You guys want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Is that what we doing?
It's relevant right now.
Spooky.
Spooky.
Two truths and a lie. Where are you at on this? Two truths. Two truths and a lie. Why are you whispering? I'm trying to
don't
get you in it and you lead in.
Girl, I don't know what to do.
Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie.
Two truths and a lie.
A motherfucking lie.
Two truths and a lie.
We're telling lies, we're telling truths, we're telling lies.
Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
And a motherfucking lie.
Two truths and a lie.
Yup.
Two truths and a lie. I'm coming in on a remix. And we bout to really flip shit.
Oh, shit.
We gonna do top to bottom. And we gonna get freaknik. Light up your blunts now. And blow smoke rings loud.
Mm-hmm.
We are in two truths and a lie.
Nice. Thank you for that. I loved that very much. I loved that ending. That was beautiful. Thank you. We don't really have a theme.
We had a lot of different genres happened with the theme
Yeah.
song, just like how our stories are, because
It was
there's
like-
no theme.
It was like one of those like late night like infomercials for like a CD, you know?
How am I supposed to live without
the
you?
sounds of your mom's bedroom because she loves
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton. How am I supposed to live without you?
Hey, that buddy looked like a poodle with a job.
He really
Like-
did. He really did. He had poodle ass hair.
That just reminded me of when I had some friends over at Mom and Dad's and we were swimming. This was a long time ago. And I was friends with that one couple. The dude still comes into the dispensary, but they were like super annoying.
Uh-huh.
And at one point was like, hey, how can you be lovers
If you can't,
if you can't be friends? And Mom just lost her shit.
She's like, that's my boy. How am I supposed to live without you? All right. I'm so sorry.
Won't love lift us up where we belong? Where the eagles fly on a mountain high. Oh, love on me.
The sounds. It's always like the sounds of something, something, something.
You got me going in circles.
And then there's like one Boys to Men song.
Go, God, give me a reason. I got two truths and a lie. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Timmy.
There I am.
There you are.
So Adele and I went to visit some friends yesterday,
Yes.
and we went. We were driving south,
Uh-huh.
and we had to stop for gas, and we stopped for gas in Pontiac.
Pontiac.
How'd you know that?
Because you stopped at the what's it called, the Wally's or whatever.
We didn't, but we saw.
Oh, okay. What time were you doing this?
It. Well, I worked yesterday, and I got off. We left at like 4:30, 4:45.
Okay, I was gonna see if we were on the road at the same time because I was also in that direction,
Yeah.
and I saw the sign for it, and I was like, I used to live in that town.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
told Adele. So
Okay.
we stopped at a gas station.
Yeah.
Dude, the gas station had a fucking dispensary built into it, like right next to it,
Oh.
right? So I'm sitting there pumping gas, and at the gas pump, I start hearing, and like that fucking Kevin Hart meme, I'm like leaning over,
Yeah.
and there's a fucking woman at the pump on the other side with a fucking joint who's like,
No.
and I'm just like, I'm looking at her, and she's like, oh, sorry, and like gets back in her car and lights up and I'm just like, and I get in the car and I told Adele, I'm like, well, that was fucking weird.
She couldn't wait.
No, yeah, you're supposed to leave the fucking property. Like you're
Or
supposed
maybe
to.
not do it in front of a fucking gas pump.
Also
while
that,
people
but
are
I'm
pumping
saying
gas.
like just fucking wait, bitch. Like
Wait, rewind all the other bullshit. Why is there a dispensary connected to a fucking gas station
That's
like a
what
cheap
kinda
ass
blew-
McDonald's?
Right,
Like
that's what
what
blew
is
my-
that? What is going on?
You
Yeah.
couldn't see inside of it, right?
Yeah,
and
you
that's one
can't,
of the.
yeah.
So yeah, couldn't see inside of it, but right next.
do you
to
know what it was called?
How? With all of the regulations, you just that's wild.
There, it's right off the highway. There's nothing else around
I
it.
did
it is
hear.
where that
I
Wally's
did
is.
hear that because we do have customers that come in from there, from Pontiac, and yes, I did hear that they were getting one.
It was wild. It was,
That is wild.
Was not a fan.
Gas and ganj.
It's gonna blow up eventually.
That sounds like a terrible fucking idea.
It was wild.
it was like a
Yeah.
real. It wasn't like
No, it was a real dispensary.
It
I
was a-
kind of want to Google it
Yeah, just
because we thought it was just wild that it was connected to a gas station,
Yeah,
but it was right off the highway. There's nothing else around it, so it's not like there's a school or anything. Pontiac, Illinois Dispensary.
He said, "How did you know that?" Because I'm psychic. Was it the flower chop? No, that's a different. That's was it Pharmacan? Snap Canna?
Snap Canna. That might have been it. It was right off of.
Photos.
Yeah, Snap Canna. I'm pretty sure is it.
Let's see. Oh, gas station. Is that a Shell gas station?
I believe that was it. But
That is fucking wild.
so
It's like
besides
right there.
besides the fact that it was a dispensary in a gas station off the highway,
Yeah.
that was wild. But the fact that and I believe she had out of state plates. So I'm like, okay, you're probably on a road trip. Maybe you don't want to smoke and drive at the same time. But like, bitch, she was
Yeah.
pumping gas.
Yeah, pump your gas.
And
And
get
then
in
go
your
off.
car.
park.
Yeah.
Go park, smoke, get back on the highway, do
Yeah.
your thing.
Which I wouldn't have said shit if you were hitting your vape. Like, I wouldn't have said shit.
No, not a.
I wouldn't have even heard.
And
But
get
it
you
was-
a bit, because why you out there flicking and flicking and flicking like that? Hey,
Dumbass.
hey.
Yesterday was a little bit of a windy day.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
All the more reason not to be doing it outdoors
Outside.
anyway.
Get in your car, drive away, smoke your weed.
It was
Like,
wild
civilized
because I
people.
was hearing the, and I'm like, that's not. That's
no,
not
not
what
next
I
to a
think it
gas
is.
pump. No. Wow. What a dumbass.
It was pretty cool.
Pretty cool, lady. Was she
Oh.
old? Was she?
Younger.
No.
No.
She was,
She's younger.
yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, I could have killed us. Fuck you.
I hate when they do. I hate when they do that shit.
Like, you fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up. Like, you're the one that is doing the ignorant shit. Like, why are
Yes.
you mad that I called you out because
Yes.
you're doing fucked up shit?
Yes.
Like,
Wild. Their pride is hurt. That's
We
why.
we should have gone to Wally's.
Yeah,
That's
you
what we
should
should've
have.
done.
You should have.
But the gas was like 370 out.
I
there. was
saw
kinda
the sign,
pissed.
but it made me get off the highway before I made it to Pontiac. I ended up taking like 47 a bunch. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild. Okay, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
oh, you can go.
Okay, so I had a wedding to go to this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Two of my friends were getting married. Shout out to Pete and Andrea. Beautiful couple. Love them very, very much. This wedding was 2.5 hours away. So my coworker, Lupita, she was my date. We got a hotel. We went out there. It's on this beautiful mansion property. So the ceremony's outside, reception's in the mansion. And we go to the ceremony and like it's decently like small. Like there's not a ton of people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 4 rows of chairs on each side. And it was like sit wherever, it doesn't really matter, you know? And we ended up like we were standing and then someone like brought us some chairs. So it was just like me and Lupita in the back row, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking on the other side at like, you know, who's sitting on. I'm like, I wonder if I'm gonna know anybody here. I knew the people that I was sitting with,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to see if I knew anyone else. They were also sitting on my side, so I'm like, okay, they're here. So I'm like looking over, and I was like, man, there's a girl over there that looks like one of my childhood, like junior high aged, like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, how would she fucking know any
Yeah.
of these people, right? So I just let it go. I'm like, it's probably just she looks similar or whatever. So the ceremony ends and everybody's walking out and we are walking right towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
And we see each other and she points at me and I point at her. And yeah, it's my childhood friend. Her name was Christine. You probably remember her. She lived in our neighborhood. I spent a lot of time and did a lot of terrible things with Christine.
Oh yeah,
We were troublemakers.
dynamic duo.
We were troublemakers. And she's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, who do you know? And I said, well, both of them. And she goes, I didn't know you knew my cousin. And I said, who's your cousin? Because I know her whole family. Like, I was that friend. I went to like family events. And she's like, the groom, that's my cousin. And I'm like, no shit. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. So then, like, at one point, her mom comes up to me and she's like, how do I know you? She's like, did we work together? And I'm like, no, Tina, I used to get drunk underage at your house frequently.
Yeah.
Frequently. And so I would like, everyone was like, there's no way. Like, there's no way you guys know each other. That's crazy. So that was like kind of the thing. And I found a picture of her and I from 8th grade. And I was showing people. And she reminded me that her mom, she's like, I almost wasn't, it was the 8th grade dinner dance. She goes, I was almost not allowed to go to that because I got in trouble for having that party. You guys remember the party I told you about where we got caught because we threw shit away in the dumpster?
Oh, yeah.
That was at her house.
Oh, okay.
She got in trouble and she wanted to stay the night at our house that night after the 8th grade dinner dance. And her mom was like, this was the icing on the cake, Christine. You're lucky I'm letting you go to this 8th grade dinner dance. But like, I mean, I saw the whole family. Like, they were like, holy shit. Her uncle remembered me. He's like, how the fuck are you doing? It was fucking wild, dude. I was like 2.5 hours away from home and I like reunite with one of my best friends from my childhood.
Oh, yeah.
So she reminded me, she did this thing. She's got siblings. Like, it's her mom, like her father, she has a different dad, right? But she like was raised by her stepdad. And then he's got a couple kids who are now 30 and 25. But I've known her brother since he was in diapers. Yeah. And she did this thing where she like, we're like, you know, reminiscing about the old days and talking about how fucking terrible we were. But she's like, do you remember when my brother used to grab your tits all the time? And I'm like, what are you? Stop. Right. And she goes, I told that story at dinner. We're not at the same table. She told that story at dinner to the whole family while this poor kid's girlfriend is sitting with him. So then they made me come. I didn't know any of this. Yeah. So then I'm walking up and she's like, I told that story at dinner. And she's like, I wanted you to say hi to David, like the kid who used to do that to me. Yeah. And meet his girlfriend. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, yeah, he used to grab Amy's boobies all the time. I'm like, please fucking stop. You're making this so awkward. And I was like, they're like, well, how old were you when you were and I was like, he was literally in diapers. He doesn't even remember it. He was a baby. Yeah. He was a baby. Stop. Please stop talking about this in front of this poor kid's girlfriend. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
They went to the max on that, dude. How did she think?
I don't know. She was a little lit. You know, okay. This was her cousin's wedding. It was open bar. It was.
That open bar be hitting.
It be hitting.
It be hitting some of the family members. You like,
man.
You out here wilding like this, huh? That's what we doing.
There was some instances, like, I don't know who this particular person was, but he was like ferociously dancing, right? Just like he was so aggressive. And sometimes the DJ would give out the mic and he would just like scream sing the songs. And every time he walked away and came back, he was just a little more disheveled. So at one point, like he was in the wedding. So he was like, collar up, like shirt half tucked in, vest not buttoned correctly. There's only 2 buttons on these vests. Not buttoned correct. Just every time he came out, he was a little more disheveled. And at one point, I'm like, I'm just people watch. I love watching people at weddings. And I'm just watching him like dance like super aggressively. And then he walked off the dance floor with his phone in his hand. And like he had a text message open and all you could see was like blue bubble, like 1-word sentences. It's just all him typing. And he's just like pissed. Like he's just like, and then he'd get on the phone. He's like, what the fuck, bro? Like
when that coke be hitting, bro.
Man.
Oof.
It was.
When that coke be hitting.
Oh,
Give it.
Beautiful night. The bride, stunning.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Good
handle
on her.
it.
Good on her.
Couldn't handle it. Like
Another perfect example of why we are not having an open bar at our wedding.
it is. I said, I was like, I don't think I think
Open
this is.
open weed bar is gonna be
Yes.
our go-to.
Mm-hmm. I can hope. I love that. I love that idea. All right, KB.
All right, so that was pretty extensive.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Stop. Like you haven't told a very extensive.
No,
and I'm
I
like,
know.
which part is the story?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I know it's all good. There's a lot for me to try
I
to
know.
take there.
The last part was just like side quest. It
No,
was
for
the
sure.
main course was like that beginning
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
No, it's all good though. It was a good story.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Thank you.
Yesterday, out and about, girlfriend, it was her week to plan the date. Well, it was her month to plan the date.
Okay.
So she was like, "Oh, I remember you wanted to go apple picking."
Love that.
And I was like, "Oh yeah," because there's like different stuff. I was like, "Oh, this is a good season to like make different stuff with apples or whatever." And so she was like, "I remember." She's like, "My outfit didn't give it away or whatever." Now, mind you, she's so fucking cute because she made a playlist that was like little clues because we don't tell each other what the date is.
Oh my God, you guys are adorable.
No, this is really gay. So this so she made a playlist of her outfit, and I noticed her outfit because she had on like a blue bandana, and then it was like a blue hoodie, and then like these dicky coveralls that were striped white and blue. And I was like, "Oh, you all cripped out?" And she goes, "What?" And I was like, "What? You've been chilling with Snoop Dogg? Like you all cripped out?" And she was like, "Oh, I thought I was doing like a hokey farmer look." And I was like, or like, I was like, I'm just thinking it's an outfit. All right, anyways. So she was like, but I had to pick out the restaurant. So we're going to the restaurant post apple picking. And mind you, motherfuckers is in the apple orchard just eating apples off the tree.
Oh.
Even the farmers are like, take it home and wash it. Don't.
This is nature. Like I get it, but like, ew. You need to rinse that off at the very least.
Yeah. So Muggs was just in there just smashing I'm like, yo,
Oof.
like people are gross or whatever. So like, so we hungry.
Yeah, yeah.
We even so she was like, what was that cat hair? She was like, "Oh, did you find the place?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go to it." It was called the name. I knew the name was too good to be true because it was like something like Freddy's Too Lit Tacos or something like that. It was like a name that was like, we be smacking or some shit like that. Like, and I was like, all right, these tacos do look flame.
Yeah, let me check this out.
So we went there, but like on a GPS, it was saying at one spot, but we walked there, but there was nothing.
Oh.
There was like nothing that existed. And so then we looked it back up and I'm like, oh, it's over here. So then we walked around to this other side and it still wasn't there. So then I look up the address again and it like reappears at a different location. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I've had Google do that shit with times, like where you're like, so we go, I'm like, all right, well, do we really want to try this lit ass tacos or whatever the fuck they were called? And she was like, yeah, let's try it. So we go to the second, well, actually, it's kind of the third, but not really, because we just walked around to the other side. So we'll say the second location. So we go to the second location, and there is nothing. Again. Like, there is no, and like all of these reviews is like, this is fire. Like, this is the most amazing food ever. There's pictures up, all of this other shit. And I'm like, all right, I go back and look, there's a different location again. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, do we go to this? And I was like, because we could just, I mean, there's a Red Robin, there's a grandma's table. Like, we ain't got it. Like, I'm hungry. My girlfriend's like, nah, let's just go ahead and try it. Like, because we really want to try the spot.
Yeah.
So we go to, if you know Oswego area, there's like a little spot right next to it called Montgomery. So we go over there. Once again, nothing. It was just a house.
Huh.
It wasn't. It was like residential area.
Oh, is someone making up tacos out of their house?
And so I was like, "What the fuck?" So we end up ditching that whole fucking plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We dipped off to one of our favorite spots called Grandma's Table. But I was like, that's fucking wild as fuck. And there's
That's
no
crazy.
way that I'm the only person that experienced this bait and switch
Right.
throughout. And in real time, every fucking time that I typed that place in, it would pop up a new address.
That's weird.
Every single fucking time.
Boo, 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 boo.
It felt like it was a setup.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was called, hey, hold up. So y'all know the name of this spot because they need to be put on blast.
I seriously, at the end, I was like, oh, it's going to be a taco truck. And they're just like
they're just
one
on the
spot
move.
behind every time.
Actually, it's not a bad call.
No, they used to have a taco truck, but they had, quote unquote, had buildings now. Because there was a trailer parked at the first location with the name on the side, but there was nothing. There was nothing besides
Oh.
the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Wild. I thought it was one of those things like, you know, that you can like order food off of like DoorDash or whatever.
The ghost restaurants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are usually inside of another restaurant.
Yes. That's like
There's at least a building.
a Chili's.
oh, Freddy's off the chain Mexican cuisine.
Freddy's off the chain. Mexican cuisine.
Sounds like a very reputable business.
Off the chain and off the grid, actually. Off the grid, yeah. Freddy's off the chain. Off the grid. Is there like an address for it?
Yeah. I'm not going to, you know.
Yeah. Reviews are good though.
Oh, good reviews. Look at this.
Nobody
Amazing.
said-
The food is fresh and full of flavor.
You guys just hit a time warp or something. Like every time. The stars aligned and it just...
It's a drug front.
I love these tacos. Wink, wink.
Snowflake emoji, guy skiing emoji.
Tacos had no extra additives, if you know what I'm saying. This is a tough one
Because
I believe
You're
both of you.
lying.
About what?
You didn't even go to a wedding. yesterday.
I mean,
You
I saw
played-
her pictures, so.
You played Fortnite.
I wish I did sometimes. No, I had a fantastic time. I had a great time. I went exploring in this big haunted house. I have a video.
I think the problem is literally all three of us like kind of had receipts for part of our story. Like,
it could be that we were all telling the truth.
it could be, or we're all lying.
Tim,
Sorry.
chat, we need help.
Chat GPT, type it in.
I mean, could be something as simple as like the lady wasn't trying to light at the gas pump. Like, could be that simple. Could be as simple as like you only stopped at like one spot before you gave up. Like, could be as simple as I didn't go to this fucking wedding.
You went to the fucking wedding.
I did go
Stop
to the
it.
wedding.
See,
Maybe we just went to go take pictures together.
Wait, you had pictures of you and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the friend
yeah.
from the wedding.
I actually don't.
Weird.
But I have the picture that I was showing everybody of us from 8th grade. And I have, the photographer took our picture at the very, very end of the night. And she was wasted. But she was the bride changed her dress. And like they were going to go downstairs. After the reception was over, they could still like go hang out downstairs. There's like billiards and shit. and she's like, "Can you take a picture of me and my childhood best friend?" So she did. And then her mom came up. Apparently her mom and her boyfriend had been looking for her for a while. And so they were yelling at her, and she came up to me. She was like, "Always get in trouble when you're around." And I was like, I told her mom, I said, "I've been trying to get her to act right, but you need to ground her. I don't know. It was a fun time. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably lying.
No, it was just so much in Amy's that I'm like,
I
no,
was just
that
excited to talk. I
no,
didn't get to
that
say
was
anything
that
about
was
it.
an honest spill. That wasn't
Honestly,
even
thank you.
that just sounded like an honest spill.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we all might be being honest.
Honestly,
Honestly, do you guys? How do you guys feel? Do you think there's a liar?
You know what? My whole thing with Timmy's is that I've called out motherfuckers just lighting up at the dispensaries previously.
Okay.
And it sounds dumb as fuck, but yeah, I actually believe Timmy. Like, yeah, there's a dumb bitch out there that really said that the fucking with the like. It just seems plausible because I've ran into dumb.
I feel like
asses
she wanted
that.
people to know she was gonna smoke.
Yeah,
it.
like
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I know. I believe him too, and I also believe you.
So like,
but do you believe in yourself?
I don't. Not a damn ounce of belief in myself. Okay, well, I think my vote's going to be that everybody's telling the truth. And I don't know how we go from there. But
you can vote for that.
I don't know.
I mean, it is
It's an option.
It is an option. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we can vote, nobody would ever vote that all of us were lying.
I think.
I think we all might be lying.
Are you allowed to vote for yourself?
I wonder if you're allowed to vote for two people, though. I vote
Wait, has that ever happened though?
where it's been two.
Where it's been two people?
I think it has.
Just one time though, right?
Yes. Well, because
That must have been a sterling option or something.
No, yeah, he can pick however. Like
Yeah.
he can do it however he wants.
Was there ever a time we were all lying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Because you guys did not vote for me.
Oh,
And then
you
I
know
had to
what?
go first and I
When
was
we-
like, I'm lying. And then you had this look on your face and then you had this look on your face.
Yeah, was that the one you were talking about? I think you talked about Mom's ring.
I think it was.
was
I think it
a
was that very intense lie that I told. That very fucked up thing that I did. And you were like, you were having a crisis because you knew in your head that you were the liar.
Right.
T can't find a lie either. So it could just be.
I feel like if I keep voting for KB, it's like I'm just picking.
You know what though? KB's voted for you the last couple times.
I had voted for Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a mutual
I would
thing.
say if I had to choose one of us, it would probably be KB.
Yeah.
Yeah. And literally, I have no reason why I would vote for her. That's my gut.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
she didn't even dress like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know, it could be something.
Eddie was wearing all red.
Right.
Yeah.
She was blooded.
She was blooded out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of the apples.
Right. Because
Yeah.
apples and
That's- yeah.
farmers.
I knew that.
Apple farmers.
Apple farmer jeans.
And boots with the fur. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna vote for KB then? Okay.
Yeah, that's my vote.
KB, what are you gonna do? All right. Look at that. She's got a picture. She's got a picture.
Oh, like Photoshop doesn't exist.
So Tim, did you get a picture of the chick?
Is that the apple orchard?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a picture of the chick. Here's the picture of me and old girl at the 8th
Wow.
grade dinner dance.
Damn.
See?
See how I had it up and ready because I was showing people.
Nice. Here's the picture of that.
Was that the keyboard thing?
What? No.
Here's the picture.
I only
of-
showed the picture because it was cute. It was.
I mean, here's the thing,
I did.
though.
I was making fun of her about the whole cripped out. She look cripped out.
She looks like a little farmer,
Okay.
a little crip farmer.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim didn't even go to Pontiac. He just researched gas station / dispensary. Did you see his face when I said when he was like, "How did you know that?" When I was like, "You stopped at a gas station in Pontiac." You're like, "Oh my god, how did you know I made that up?"
But I can also see in Pontiac everything revolving around a gas station.
Yeah.
I
right
haven't
off
been
of
there in a
80.
while.
Yeah.
When you got off the highway, because I haven't been there in a long time. Was it like, is that stuff there immediately?
You had to turn left. Because
Okay, and go down a little bit?
Yeah, because
Was there a
like,
trailer park?
I don't remember seeing a trailer park, but there was the Wally's, there was the gas station / dispensary we went to, and then there was a couple other gas stations, a McDonald's. It looked like a truck stop kind of
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
No.
But that was the thing because we got off the highway and I'm like, I just want to like bust a quick right, get gas, and then get right back on the high. But it was like, nope, we had to turn left and go all the way down.
Yeah, that shit is fucking annoying.
I wonder
in
if I
Pontiac.
would know my way around there if I went there. Because it's been a while. But I
Yeah.
lived there for a bit.
Yeah, but we saw Wally's and we're like, and then I saw it was like $3.70 a gallon. I'm like, Jesus, dude, it's like fucking 50 cents cheaper in Morris.
Mm-hmm. Fucked out. Okay, well,
Are you voting for everyone's telling a truth?
I think so.
I'm still voting for KB.
KB, what are you doing?
I'm voting for Timmy.
Got him.
Purely for the sake, because he keeps throwing daggers at me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's nothing personal, kid.
I know. But I also don't want to. I don't know. So
No, I don't know either. This is,
Yeah,
this is tough.
So much uncertainty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I don't know how we should do that.
I was gonna say, I honestly, I do think we're all telling the truth, but like, okay, so if we all vote, we're all telling the truth. How do we? Everyone on three say if you're lying at the same time.
we'll
Right. We'll roll for it.
roll for it.
There's a 20-sided dice and three of us.
No, this is a little one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be
Highest
yeah.
goes last.
Yes.
Highest goes last.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's this roll for?
3.
Who's that for?
Me.
That's
Oh,
KB.
okay.
4.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Yeah,
Give
but
me-
only if it's good.
Okay. 1.
No, thank you.
Here.
Okay, so then that would mean I go first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Timmy, Kathleen.
Wait. That,
That's correct.
yeah.
Timmy, Kathleen,
TK, please.
Blaze.
TKB.
Are you lying? Why you gotta check your watch to find out if you're lying? Is your heart rate going crazy right now?
Maybe.
Are you the liar?
Yeah. I'm not.
Timothy.
I'm not.
Timothy, Kathleen.
It's not TK, please. I'm not.
You're
no.
not the liar.
No, that
Okay.
happened. It was. I mean, honestly, I'm like, yeah, people are dumb. So
Yeah.
I wasn't like that, but I'm like, gas pump.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
are you dumb or
sounds-
are you stupid?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very much that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But yeah,
when you
no,
said that,
for-
I was like, yeah, I can
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
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 And we were legitimately blown away that there was a fucking dispensary.
That is
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean. That
genuine.
checked out. That checked out.
a legit, because at first I'm like, well, okay, so they sell like all the shit that they sell at tobacco shit, but I'm like, no, this is like a straight up, I cannot see inside fucking
Yeah,
dispensary.
you need an ID to get in type of shit.
I wonder if you had to like pre-order.
Not you don't have to. I don't think you have to pre-order anywhere. Like
Alright.
you can go in and order.
So I was the lowest. Who was second lowest?
KB.
My number 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Uh-oh. KB,
Yes.
are you the liar?
Hell motherfucking yeah.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah.
Good job. What'd you lie about? Because some of that is true.
The whole traveling to different spots.
Is this a real place you tried to go to?
I thought about it, but we hadn't been to our spot that we would eat frequently, so we just went there afterwards because we knew it was gonna be good.
Oh, so we don't. So the thing about them not being there, that's not true at all?
I don't think they're actually there.
Okay.
Like we drove past their building, and there's nothing there.
Okay.
But it may be a taco truck or some. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, KB
But-
won. KB won this.
I feel
Okay,
like
you voted for it, but
I know it resets like percentage wise of it. I feel like KB's the liar like so much more often than anyone else.
yeah, I think so too. When he sent me the message, I was like, I feel like I've told the truth like for months and months.
Months, I say.
nah. When he hit me with the liar, I was like, again, like good.
You know what
grief,
I've also
man.
noticed about KB is that when she's the liar, she always is like, no, I don't think it's Aimee. I think Amy's telling the truth. I think it might be Timmy. Like she always blames it on you.
Because I always vote for her. She's got to throw me off.
And she doesn't want me to vote for her, which is fair. But it's a pattern that I've noticed. I've been taking notes.
Well, you can take notes on that pattern, but I've also been right about Timmy being a liar.
Boom.
No, you're really good at figuring
like-
out usually.
The other thing is that I like some of your stories. I'm like, oh, I remembered this part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like,
But sometimes I rely on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Which Timmy and I have been figuring out.
Oh, so you work as a team when you're not working against each other.
No.
I see.
Just to make sure,
Well,
though.
I think
Amy,
that was pretty good. Okay, yeah.
Are you a liar?
No.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure.
I'm a
Yeah,
good
I did
Christian
not
woman.
go to a wedding yet.
I didn't
No,
go to that wedding.
You were just spilling. I was like, oh, this is for sure. So
Well, I was on my way home. I had a 2.5,
Yeah.
hour drive home, and I'm like, damn, I don't know what I need to talk about. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just talk about this because that party is a story that I told previously, and I was lying in that story when I did tell it. But it was something stupid. They did remind me of some things that, like, why we got busted. And it wasn't just the trash in the dumpster, but that was one of them. The other one was one of my friends whose name you would remember as well, Tim, stole the mom's pipe. It was like an antique bowl that she's, yeah. And somebody had their bracelet fell off in the hot tub. And when they drained the hot tub, they found it.
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah, I had a lot of evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Left behind a lot of
It really reminded, I was like, wow, I was a bad fucking kid. Like Lupita was with me and she was like, Aimee, you weren't even in high school. You were in 8th grade. I'm like, I know. I didn't think I was that bad. And now that I'm old, I'm like, oh shit. That sucks.
Oh, if I talked to the people I was friends with in junior high, I'm sure I would get
Yeah.
reminded of some stories.
Yeah. Gross. Tim, do you have a snack for us?
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Good. Because
If your hunger's on a budget and you don't know what to do,
He's right there.
check out the Dollar Tree Snack Review.
Actually, it's $1.25 now.
I mean the $1.25 Tree Snack Review.
I made it.
They'll
Let's,
give you your,
let's start with these drinks. I think these are adorable. These are Martinelli's gold medal apple juice.
I was going to say that looks like apple juice. I'm so excited.
I'm just going
I-
to pour it all into this cup here.
I love apple juice.
It's got a little bit of ice in it. Here, you can just have all that, and Adele and I will share this other one. So there's your apple juice.
Thank you.
I'm very excited about the apple juice, as well as y'all fuck with Snyder's pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all fuck with jalapeno.
Jalapeno, yeah.
Well, good, because I have some Snyder's pretzels,
Fuck.
jalapeno pieces.
Yeah. Put some Malort in that
fucking
juice. Actually,
Stoked. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just muted myself because I'm ashamed about how bad I've been doing with the words. I'm pretty sure both of you have said words at this point.
Yeah. Aimee did.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing with Martinelli's is I'm not a big juice person.
yeah.
I don't, you know,
Yeah.
and especially apple juice because I feel like sometimes
Apple juice
it's
is
too
strong.
fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Theirs is damn good.
Yeah.
It's not too much. It's
Yeah.
not bitter. It's very light. You know.
I'm excited for this apple juice, but I will say the second I opened that bag, I was hit with a strong smell of jalapeno.
I'm stoked. I love jalapeno. And I love Snyder's pretzels.
Snyder's
Ooh.
pretzels are absolutely.
They are spicy. I can tell. Yep. I want more of these. Those are delicious. And I love them. Are they too Are they too spicy for you?
Yes. No. I had some
These-
dust go down my throat, some tiramisu style Michael Scally. I fucking love these pretzels. I'm not gonna lie. I think jalapeno is something that I didn't really do spicy a lot when I was younger. But I feel like now I've really grown into it. And these are the right amount of spice. A lot of crunch, too.
Lots of crunch.
As a pretzel should. I don't think I've ever seen these at Dollar Tree before.
No, I would have gotten these immediately. I'm a fan.
I like them. I felt bad. I felt like I really dropped the ball last episode.
No.
Because it was,
Timmy, no.
It's not your fault.
it's true, but
This is what this is for.
Yeah, it's not your fault. Little baby makes horrible beverages.
Right. Come on, little baby. And that's what we're here for, is to tell the people what not to buy too.
You know what I like about the Snyder's pieces is that sometimes if a pretzel's too big, it feel like you about to break your teeth.
Uh-huh.
But these are the perfect size to where you can like enjoy it. It gives you the crunch, and it's not fucking like laborious to eat it.
Yeah. You really outdid yourself this time, Timmy.
I don't think I've seen either of these things at Dollar Tree before. Those are definitely the first time seeing the apple juice.
Those are adorable little bottles. Can you hold those up again?
Yeah. Actually, I might keep this bottle to keep, I don't know,
What are you going to keep in there?
apple juice.
I'm going to make my own apple juice at home. All right,
Some
before we-
Snapple apple out of that
Ooh.
adorable little bottle.
Does the lid now click? Nice.
There's your ASMR.
Okay. Before we run out of apple juice. Did you see there's some pumpkin spice malort?
Oh, goodness.
So you're in for a treat.
So how are you guys gonna actually put the Malort in the apple juice, or you're just gonna take a
No,
shot of
no,
Malort
no,
and
no, no,
put it-
no. I'm just going to take a shot of malort and chase it with apple juice.
Oh, okay. Well, Euro
Should I
Pizza
do the
6.
BAM malort?
Oh, the barrel aged.
Yeah,
for-
the Bam Margera Malort.
We don't speak of him here.
Yeah.
I fucking love these pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we see these again. Oh, we had a nice little conversation with the lady from the Dollar Tree at our new home base location.
Yeah.
She said they had some of the $5 like the Dollar Tree plus, and we're like, "Oh, are you becoming?" She's like, "No, it was wrong stuff on the truck. We just got it, so
Oh.
we're selling it." Oh, okay.
That was your nice conversation. Jeez.
But no, we were talking about because we were like, yeah, we used to live in Joliet, and we were talking about the stores out here, and she's like, yeah, the one by the mall, like they have the volume, and because I mean, ultimately, they're still like a small volume store.
Mm.
And she said, with them being so small, if they got the Dollar Tree Plus stuff, they would have to take out a section in each department to make room. And she's like, and they just don't want to do that.
Oh.
So.
Well, fuck them.
Okay.
All right. Well.
They
But-
sound lovely.
But they
Okay.
had these pretzels, and I like
The
them.
pretzels
Delicious.
are fire.
Yeah.
That's 5 quarters.
Hands
Easy.
down. Hands
Easy.
down. We're going to test this apple juice with some Malort for Euro Pizza in the chat. As requested.
Is that the BAM, the aged Malort?
Mm-hmm.
Barrel aged Malort.
I don't think the jalapeno pretzels are helping. But let me chase them just in case. It kind of neutralizes it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
These are fire.
I
Honestly, like
agree.
they're like big flavor. Absolutely.
Those Snyders, that Snyder's family. They sure know how to make pretzels.
They know how to make pretzels, man. So for the Snyders, I give it 5 quarters.
5 quarters, hands down. And that's not like a regular bag of Snyder's. They're usually a different size. But yeah, those are delicious. 5 quarters, hands down. Apple juice,
5.
yeah, also give it 5. I'm with KB. I don't like a lot of apple juice, but seasonally, especially this time of year, I love apple stuff. I love the way apple smells. And it's not too strong of an apple. Like, it's pretty diluted, you know.
Yeah. I only want hot apple cider on a cold October night.
Mm-hmm.
If it's November,
Nah.
I'm not fucking doing it,
No,
dude.
thank you.
I'm not fucking doing it.
Apples get like mid-September to the end of October,
Yeah.
and then it's like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
we're done.
When do pumpkins come in?
So pumpkins come in late September all the way to like mid.
We do
November.
pumpkin things in November
That's
for
what I'm
like
saying,
Thanksgiving for sure. Mom makes those pumpkin rolls that are pretty good. Good job. I think this was a
10 out
Yeah,
of 10
you
quarters.
nailed
10 out
it.
of 10. Yeah.
You nailed it, Timmy. And
10
you've had
quarters.
you've had a lot of good like what do you-
More wins than
more
losses.
wins than
for
losses
sure,
that don't feel
for
bad
sure.
about.
Yeah.
I think the first week we did Dollar Tree Snack Review, I'm like, I'm going to get something kind of gross. And then after that, I'm like, why am I doing that?
Well, no, we got to try the things.
Yeah.
And there are things that, like, we don't know if it's going to be gross.
Oh, there are things that I've gotten that I'm like, this is going to be great. And they were trash. I
Yeah.
think there were like, remember we used to get like the cosmic brownies or something there. And then they like changed the box. And I'm like, well, they're probably the same. And they were not the
They
same.
were trash. You gave us cosmic brownies once. That was one of the losses.
And we knew they was trash because you had left the box here and nobody ate any.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's how you
No,
know for sure.
That's how you know. Yeah. But you've done predominantly well. Yeah. And that speaks volumes about the Dollar Tree snacks.
Didn't you take them to the brownies to work and leave them out and nobody banged them?
Maybe. I don't know. But that would probably happen. Even the stoners were like, no, thank you. We have
there's
standards.
Not enough weed in this facility
Nope.
to.
Nope. Well, I remember like the candy pieces on them being like off. Like they were a weird color. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It was not good.
You know what, low key? I'm about to be an asshole.
Okay.
If it's not, I don't want to make it a monopoly or anything like that. But the way that M&Ms melt perfectly when you put them in something else, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus like some of the other shit, like the bust down M&Ms. Like always, I hate when like just keep them shits. If it's not real M&Ms, I don't want them.
What is the science behind like making the candy for Halloween? Like it is not the exact same recipe. Like why does it taste so different just because it's small? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so like the fun size Snickers are not as good as just a fucking Snickers. Like what are we doing here? Is it because it's stale as fuck? Is that the problem?
And why is a big bag of little candy like $9 fucking?
It's so expensive. What are you guys gonna do this year? What kind of candy are you gonna get? This
Everything
is important.
From Dollar Tree, of course. Why wouldn't we? Why would I pay $9 for a big bag of fucking small Snickers when we can spend fucking $6 at Dollar Tree and get like 5 different things?
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to like stand outside, I think.
Maybe. I bought a dinosaur, one of those inflatable dinosaur costumes like years ago, and I've never worn it.
Oh, you're wearing it this year.
But Adele's gonna have to be. You could be like a hunter and just chase. There you go. She's gonna be hot Chris Pratt.
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened to Buddy?
Yeah. I don't know if that's what happened to him. I think he was always that way.
Oh, okay.
But he's like got a new wife. He's got his current wife. But he like will post things and it's kind of like jabby at his ex-wife.
Oh.
Who's a
Anna
lovely
Faris.
lady. She's a lovely
like
lady.
Anna
Yeah.
Faris.
She was lovely. But yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit.
Oh.
Anyway, on that note, thank you for those snacks. Thank you for those delicious. I just had the thing happen to me.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
Okay, warning. These snacks are delicious, but the seasoning on them will shoot to the back of your throat.
And make you cough, and then everyone will make fun of you and be like, oh, they're too hot for you, baby. baby.
You little piss baby. Sorry.
But
That was
awesome,
my
Timmy.
karma.
Thank
That
you.
was my karma. Yeah, very good
Awesome
job.
snack.
Very proud of you.
I think Adele literally found both of these items.
Oh,
Nice.
Shout out to Adele.
All-
Good job,
yeah.
Adele. Good job.
It's like when people tell me nice haircut, I'm like, right over there. It was all her.
Tell her. He does. He gets
Snyder's-
lots
Snyder's
of
is fire.
compliments on the hair. Yeah, they're the best. I love the honey
The-
mustard ones.
Honey mustard is fire. The cheddar.
So good. Yes. I'm excited. I'm hoping for some like Halloween candy snack reviews. And also, I would like to do a poll about Halloween candy.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it too early.
No.
But we'll do
I
it
think it
this
would be
week.
perfect to do 1 week is best
Mm-hmm.
and the next week
Week
is
is
worst,
worst.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever order. I don't
This
really
week it'll be best.
Cool.
I'll drop that
Yes.
tomorrow,
I'm stoked.
and then we'll save the worst for next.
Do you guys want to dress up for Halloween for the podcast the week before?
Yeah.
Thank you. You gonna do a couple's costume?
Yeah.
Do you want to? I mean, a group costume is what I meant.
Why is Tiffy just?
He's just. No, I want a team costume.
You want a team costume?
Yeah. All the 4 of us. We are a team.
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 Team. IT crowd? Is that what? Okay. All right. What do we got coming up? So
Snyder's jalapeno flavored
So
pretzels
good.
is what we have coming up.
So good.
And that's what I got coming up. No, and check my Instagram. I do have I'm at Chris May's next Sunday
Nice.
for a show, which will be a lot of fun. And it's their anniversary of his tattoo shop. They are doing tattoos all fucking day.
Nice.
So I'm excited about the show.
Hell yeah.
Thursdays is with Still Not Friday. We pumping at Two Brothers Roundhouse. So make sure y'all, fuck with that. November 10th, have an awesome show in Aurora at the golf course.
Ooh,
And so that's going to be a lot of fun.
that's fancy.
Yeah, I'm going to have a link set up in my Instagram, so make sure y'all follow K Mary Comedy. And then follow What Had Happened News. We release stuff pretty much 4 or 5 times a week. I mean,
It's been so funny.
Yeah, so.
It's been so fucking funny. And you can find friends of the show on that as well.
Yeah, we got Xavier Lamont,
Rob
Jeff
Hines,
Hall,
yeah.
Rob Hines,
Yeah.
Bobby Hill. Not
Check all
that
of them
Bobby
out.
Hill.
Yeah, not that Bobby.
Mocha Jesus,
Bobby.
Bobby Hill.
We've got the See You Next Tuesday comedy open mic every Tuesday in the Speakeasy of Mojo's in downtown Plainfield. And the Shots and Giggles at the Drunken Donut. This month it's on the 4th Friday. Yes, the 4th Friday, which is coming up soon-ish. That's going to be a good show. And it's also our last show of the year. So please come out to that. It's going to be a fun time. I love all the comedians we have booked thus far. And that's really all I got. You two, have you been streaming?
Not as much, no, but getting back into it.
Good.
Oh, and Timmy _Lee is on Twitch.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
And Adele has been streaming art, but
Yes.
she's got a new account for that. And I forgot what it was. Yes.
What she said.
What she said. You couldn't.
I know. I got to go follow it. Tim was trying to send me the link, and I don't know what happened.
I sent it twice.
I know it didn't go through. But that seems to happen on my phone for some reason.
We'll post. We try to post anytime we go live.
Cool.
So yeah.
Okay, cool. We will be back next week.
Yay.
New poll, new show, new week, new feel,
New weed.
new vibes, new vibes. Vibes? I said that twice. New weed. Yes. But yeah, we'll
Hey.
see what.
Before we go,
Mm-hmm.
hey, if you want some advice, we here. Make sure you send some questions in. We here. We ready. Our ears are open. Our hearts are wide open.
Please. Or past guests, please send us updates.
Yes, send us some updates. Who was it? Timmy Turner.
Yes. We need to know.
And then yeah, just
Yes.
keep us in mind. If you want to call us next week, we may have the phone.
No,
if
that
you
doesn't
wanna-
even exist anymore.
And then if you want to send us pictures or ideas for our Halloween costume,
Oh, yeah. We'll take advice.
we'll
I
take
mean,
advice,
Yeah,
suggestions.
that's what I meant. All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Boredom is just torture.
It was.
KB and Aimee have
Just what the doctor ordered.
We do.
pull up a chair. It's the happy corner.